Hello and welcome to a very special show of Cut To with Vivek and Viru, because today we have a very special guest with us. She's come from across the world, from Argentina, Ailin Zaninovich. She is writer, director, actor. She's worn many hats in the few years that she's been doing acting, and we have seen recently a very special film of hers, which was actually also a film that Argentina sent as their best film for the Oscars.
Yeah, the film that we're about to discuss is Heroic Losers. The film is set in 2001 when Argentina was facing recession. The government froze all US dollars accounts overnight, and this affected millions of small account holders. This film is a story of one such group of people who were affected by that move and who are living in a small town, who are otherwise lawful, but this time they get together to crack a vault owned by a local crook who stole their money in a corrupt deal with a bank manager.
Yes, well, I did a casting, so an audition, and then I already met the director by filming a advertising, and and he told me that he wanted to work with me because he liked to work with me. So, and then the experience in the movie was really good because everyone there were really, I don't know how to say, but really friendly, and the environment was really nice to do it. So the experience was really good because I was working with really high actors here in Argentina, and it was my first time working with really big actors. So and the movie was really big. Even you, I'm talking with you that you are in Mumbai, so it was really big, and the experience was like, I don't know if you know football players, but I thought that I was playing like in the Argentina football, you know.
Like, this was my personal first taste of Argentinian cinema, and I think Ricardo Darin is the big actor. He's like the biggest actor from Argentina, right? How was it? Did you get a chance because didn't have a scene with him?
Yes, because he and his son El Chino Darin were like the producers too in the film. So I met him because he was in the every scene, and even he said me something that was really good by acting, like don't speak so fast, and it was so good for me because I was really nervous, so speaking really fast, and he told me that, and it was really good. He's so nice. He's the best person ever.
You would have been just growing up, or you would have heard stories of what had happened in Argentina back then. And I think it was almost like when all the characters were talking about those experiences, it was almost like they have themselves in a way experienced it when it happened in Argentina. So could you kind of also take us through how it was when it actually happened, and if your family kind of saw it, or your cousins or your friends, and if you could kind of give us some insight there.
Yes, when that happened, I was really kid because I was 11 years old. Yeah. But I remember that something that I don't know the name in English, but people get into the locals, like stealing things, and it was like a lot of people getting into a lot of locals, and they were desesperated because they weren't with money, and it was like a revolution here, and it was really chaotic, and people like really losing their all their money, and it was so sad for us.
That is really sad, because in India as well we had like a couple of situations like that. Yeah, so we've seen that, but I'm sure like the level that that the kind of mayhem that happened in Argentina was huge, because like you were saying, there were protests, there were people were stealing because they had no other option, right?
Yes.
So yeah, and that is why I think this film kind of also connected with a lot of Argentinians, right? And that is why it did as well as it did. What did you think? It like a lot of. Did you get any feedback from family and extended friends and all about after seeing the film that they felt for the characters?
Yes, was really moving because there were people crying in the looking at the film, for example, and it's crazy because the producer says like, I don't know if this movie is before they went out on the cinemas. I don't know if this movie is going to be moving in another countries because it's really our history, right? But when you talk about what happened there in India, it was like also you feel something near about us. I mean, it's like everyone in the whole world like do whatever they want, you know, banks and people in the government do whatever they want with money from the society. So I don't know. I think that's because it was a high, really high, the movie around the world, you know.
Right. So, have you watched any Bollywood films by any chance?
Yes.
Which
of
one?
course.
You have?
Yes.
Oh, tell us
I love
about
the
it.
dances, the dancing.
The dance.
Yes.
Oh, which
I
films
would
have you
love to
watched?
work there. It's like it's my passion. I see the girls over there, and I say like I'm kind of similar of them.
Absolutely. We would love to have you here. So I'm sure if people watch this video here, I'm sure you'll get some calls from here then.
I hope. I remember the thing that looking at that movie is the real visual, you know, like you are looking really nice costumes and every place is where they are recorded and then the dances at the end. It's really good.
No,
It's really
I
good.
actually watched your protagonistas on the web series that you did, and it was very interesting because you did a different kind of a film in each of these films. Like you tried doing the first one was like a comedy, out and out comedy. The second one was a musical. So you have done like a musical which you directed. You did one was a documentary, one was like a TV show. How did you like imagine this up and did you have like an idea which you pitched? How did that come across?
It was like with the two girls and we are the main characters created because we wanted to play with different genre. So every chapter we did it like we were in a really musical. It wasn't like making fun of it. It's funny because what happened is like really strange. It never happened in a comedia or a musical or whatever. But we did it like we were in there. Like the photography was like it was a movie, outdoor movie, or I don't know, musical. Every genre we did it like we wanted to do it. So yeah.
We also wanted to ask you about it's a horror flick, Lenny.
Yeah. It is finished the movie, and it's going through festivals around the world, like horror festivals.
Okay.
And I received some awards from the movie. That was really good. My best award of best actor was there in that movie. I'm really proud of that movie because it's really good. I think it's really good. It's like more psychological.
Psychological thriller.
Thriller than a horror film, but it's a really good movie.
There's one more film which you did, which was like a romantic film, I think.
Yes, El amor es más fácil.
Yes, that's a romantic film, is it?
Yes, it's a romantic film, and now it's like they're looking for a platform to put it. And I think there is in a plane, but no, I don't know what airline.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
So you've done romance, you've done musical, you've done horror, you've done like a bank heist. What else is on your mind now? Like, what's the next thing
A
that
Bollywood movie.
Bollywood movie?
I think Vivek, we have kind of covered everything that we wanted to. But Ailin, if there are any other Argentinian films
Yeah.
that you would want to recommend us to watch,
Yeah.
that are the best films from Argentina, that will be awesome.
You have to see, but can I recommend it an old movie or it has to be a new?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes,
fine.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to see El Aura.
El
Have you
Aura.
seen it? El Aura.
Thank you, Ailin, for being here. I mean, I will tell you, when I actually reached out, I was just kind of thinking that I should reach out to some cast members and see if they would respond. And it was so nice of you. It was so nice of you to respond. We were really thinking that this was some kind of a joke. Like
Yeah.
someone responded and was saying, and we really didn't believe that you were actually going to be here.
Yeah.
So it's so nice of you to be here, and we are really grateful for this chat.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
And we will
I
be
spent a really
in
good
touch.
time with you guys.
And Ailin,
Thank you.
any message for people who are listening in?
Few people who listen to us.
Thank
few-
you.
Few.
Please, if you didn't see Heroic Losers, go forward and look at it. That's
All
my
right.
message.
All right. Thank you. On that
Thank you.
note.
Okay, thank you
Thanks.
guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.